then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
As you can see, we've already started here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Nicholas Otamendi. He's a fine defender, both in the air and on the ground, and a real tough competitor.
Great chance!
It's there! Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Luca Bacchio. Lovely bit of skill. Antonio Silva. Oh, that's nice. Here's Luca Bacchio. Barrenechea. Araujo. Oh, good spread. Cleared away. Vinicius Junior. Here's Luca Bacchio. Luca Bacchio. Oh, it's played into the area. And he's there to clear it. And it's Barrenechea. Oh, great! Can he finish? They've scored! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy.
Benfica grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Moved on forwards. Nice control. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Barrenechea, forwards and with intent. Out to the left it goes. Antonio Silva. Luca Bacchio. Valverde. And it's played forward. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, a delicate chip through. Oh, chance! Goal! Benfica! And the comeback is complete.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Valverde. And it's Valverde. Now then, the ball's come loose. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Spread out to the left. Tchouaméni. Valverde. And here's Rodrigo. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Defending of the desperate variety. Tchouaméni. Can he stop it going out? Aimed in towards the centre. Antonio Silva clears it away. Rodrigo! That was superb goalkeeping!
Rodrigo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Tchouaméni moves short. And it's Tchouaméni. Luca Bacchio attempts a clearance. And here's Mbappe.
Quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
That's really well manoeuvred. He's going to be disappointed with that. Rodrigo. Rodrigo proves just a little bit too strong. And he's heaved it away. Vinicius Junior. Tchouaméni. Vinicius Junior. And here's Mbappe. And the shot! Chance again? No.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Defending, but that'll do. Played out to the right. he's fouled him there. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Been taken short, and that's aimed into the middle. Militao clears it away. Antonio Silva tries a shot. He expected better, and so did he. Rodrigo. Vinicius Junior. Bellingham! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt. Tchouaméni with the short one. Oh, lovely feeding, is such a good mover. Playing cross-field, changing the point of attack. Tchouaméni, and it's Alexander-Arnold. And here's Rodrigo. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Bellingham. That's a good ball. This might spell danger. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, a very decent attempt. Bruma. Now that's well seen too. Vinicius Junior. And a chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. They've played it short. Valverde. Chooses to go back. And here's Vinicius to Rodrigo! Nicely done. Now it's Rodrigo. Rodrigo. Lovely. Now the big chance. Aim forwards. That has been cut short. Militao shifted upfield. Bellingham is onto it in a flash. Mbappe over to the left. Thinks one through. He's had a shot! It's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
This is quite a battle.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go and better, possibly.
Rodrigo.
Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Alexander-Arnold.
Rodrigo.
And it's Valverde. And here's Bellingham. Bellingham! No, he's missed it.
Well, just too much pressure on him in the end, Peter.
Barrenechea. Araujo. Barrenechea. That's really well manoeuvred. Eder Militao cuts it out. Bellingham.
Rodrigo.
Alexander-Arnold.
Rodrigo.
And here's Bellingham. Valverde. Valverde!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Barrenechea. Moved on forwards.
Rodrigo.
Valverde. Oh, nicely intercepted. Nice looking ball. Calmly anticipates. Tchouaméni. And it's played forward. Oh, Red, nice interception.
Yeah, Peter, just have a look at this and see how the strikers are drifting into wide positions now.
And that's tactical, is it? It's not been forced on them.
No, it's all related to the hope of creating space for midfield runners.
That's going to go a long way. Look at back heel. Shot a goal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Been well dealt with. Tchouaméni. Alexander-Arnold driven forward. Otamendi. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Luca Bacchio. Antonio Silva. And here's Luca Bacchio. Luca Bacchio providing an outlet on that flank. Barrenechea. Araujo. Barrenechea. Good work on the right flank here. Chouameni. Alexander-Arnold. Luca Bacchio. Araujo. Barrenechea. And it's played forward. Rudiger cuts out the pass. Now, what about a counter-attack? Bruma moved on forwards. He goes for a shot!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Belling. Vinicius Junior looks to get on the end of this. Oh, that's well done, really robust.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Looks to the other side. Bruma. That is lovely. He's well positioned here. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it.
Antonio Silva. Luca Bacchio tries to dink it through.
And that has been clubbed away. Ball's gone out of play. Muscular approach does pay off here. Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Takes a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Barrenechea. It's really well manoeuvred. Proves too strong. The referee's awarded a free kick. Clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Bruma. And the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Up he goes! That's a half-decent try.
He looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he did it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust.
Rodrigo shifted upfield.
Spread out to the left. Luca Bacchio. He is just caressing the ball. Decent chance! And the ball's come loose here. A chance to play it in. Lovely feet. Bruma, well read. The danger is averted. Vinicius Junior, aim forwards.
Rodrigo.
Alexander-Arnold. Pleasingly open affair so far. Goals wherever you look. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Valverde. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold forwards and with intent. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. That's really well manoeuvred. Rudiger shifted upfield. Moved on forwards. Cleared away. And he's there to get it away. And reclaimed it in a trice. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And he's going to have his name taken. From getting clear. Vinicius Junior, out to the left it goes. Barrenechea gets rid without sophistication. Well, that's really good play on the right, he's driving forward. He has found a way through. Looking for a decent ball in, and he'll shoot here! Just off target.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Played towards the other side. It's a pretty loose pass. Barrenechea looking to add to his goal. Played back in. And he shoots!
He's very lucky to
shouldn't have put himself in that position in the first place.
Bellingham. And it's played forward. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And here's Rodrigo. Time to deliver. Valverde. Chouameni. Vinicius Junior. Hit into the middle. Defending of the desperate variety. It's a threatening ball. That's really well manoeuvred. Bellingham. Rodrigo. He's free, he has got space. Plenty waiting in the middle. No way through, so back it comes. Now who's going to be first to this? Out to the right. Chouameni. And here's Rodrigo. Alex shoots! It's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head! Perfect timing, perfect connection, and a perfect outcome.
Bellingham really has pulled off a difficult skill which needed expert timing. That was expert timing.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Rodrigo.
Moved on forwards. And here's Mbappe. Rodrigo. He's cut it out. Well, they could break here. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Eder Militao. Rodrigo. And here's Mbappe! Goal! Again in a trice, and they are soaring! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Mbappe demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just cleared enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of it, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Bruma. Bruma. That's tidy. And that was very necessary. Benfica have reclaimed it. Antonio Silva. Luca Bacchio. That's good play. And the shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
I'm not sure what happened there, Peter. Did he get caught admiring his own first touch, maybe?
Eder Militao shifted upfield. Rudiger. Over to the left. That's very neat. Antonio Silva. And here's Luca Bacchio. Played into the middle. Valverde. Alexander-Arnold. Aim forwards.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Otamendi. Luca Bacchio. Played into space. Bruma. Alexander-Arnold gets it away. Araujo. Aim forwards. And he cuts out the supply. Alexander-Arnold. Eder Militao moved on forwards. Tchouaméni, and it's played forward. Shapes to shoot! And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
Mbappe simply had to do better than that. He blew a great chance for me.
Bellingham, it's an imaginative pass. Tchouaméni. Rodrigo. And he thumps it clear. And the counter is on. Tchouaméni. Valverde. Rodrigo. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, easy pickings there.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Bellingham. Bacchio. Rodrigo. Oh, it's a great ball here. Bellingham! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. You don't keep those out. He just knew.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
So now the difference is 3.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
That's really well manoeuvred. Rudiger getting this one clear. Bellingham. Looking to break at pace. And here's Bellingham. It's run loose here. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
You know, there's an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Otamendi shifted upfield. Bacchio going full steam ahead down the left flank. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Rudiger, aim forwards. Barrenechea, gently done. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Moved on forwards. Otamendi. Barrenechea. And it's played forward. Eder Militao makes the interception. That's really well manoeuvred. Valverde. Driving on, a real charge here. Bacchio. Antonio Silva shifted upfield. Valverde. Back into the middle. Oh, that is... Oh,
such good technique as well. That was exquisite. It's a real shame he couldn't find the finish after that.
Tchouameni. And here's Rodrigo. Bellingham! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Bruma. Half an hour played now. Bruma. Rodrigo succumbs to the pressure. Bruma. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, nice touch. Cross goes in there. Nice interception, well timed. Eder Militao. Alexander-Arnold, forwards and with intent. Rodrigo. And here's Mbappe. Cleared without complication. Eder Militao does really well to win the ball there. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Bruma. He's got away. Oh, sweet feet. Bellingham laid out to the left flank. Mbappe done delicately. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Clearly not happy with that. Valverde. Chouameni. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Valverde really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Aim forwards. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Rudiger. Moved on forwards. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Barrenechea. Otamendi. Araujo. Barrenechea. And it's played forward. It's a good run down the right. Crunching tackle. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Could move up a gear here. Alexander-Arnold. Eder Militao shifted upfield. And it's hoisted clear. Well, he's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Otamendi, good looking ball. Rudiger. Valverde. Rodrigo. Alexander-Arnold. And here's some chance, surely! Chouameni plays it short. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Vinicius Junior, brilliantly cut out. Do have a chance to counter here. Valverde wins the duel this time. And here's Valverde. Vinicius Junior. And that's a good chance for a shot! They've done it! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge!
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Rodrigo. Vinicius Junior coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Araujo attempts a clearance. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Can he spark a counter here? Lucabacchio. Now here's the delivery. Tries to get it clear. Vinicius Junior. Valverde forwards with intent. Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, they could be caught out here. And that has been cleared. It's gone for a throw-in. Played into space out wide. Showing good feet. Eder Militao tries to clear. They've played it short. And he whips it in. There are a few waiting for it. Played it again. Get that clear. Antonio Silva. free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. Players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. Obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Lukebakio! It's anyone's ball now. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh, that's a nice ball. Tchouameni attempts a clearance. Lukebakio goes short. Now it's Lukebakio. Throw in. Now it's Lukebakio. Antonio Silva gets into some space. Taken short. And he's got his cross in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Rodrigo. Eder Militao. And here's Rodrigo. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Lukebakio. Lobbed in behind. That is a brilliant interception. Antonio Silva. Lukebakio. That's really well manoeuvred. So what can they make of this? And it's Bellingham. Bellingham played out towards the right wing. Antonio Silva, whistle's gone, that's foul. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Alexander-Arnold. Missed it. Can he latch on to this? And he's managed to get free. Tries to get it clear. That's a lovely, neat pass. Danger averted for now. Tchouaméni. Vinicius Junior. And here's Mbappe. Valverde. And here's Mbappe. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Vinicius Junior. That's been won straight back. Valverde. He's having a shot! Tries a deft little ball. Eder Militao, aim forwards. Rodrigo. Now, where's he looking? And it's Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Rodrigo. And they've got rid. And claimed it back swiftly. Valverde. Tchouaméni. Vinicius Junior. Spread out to the left. Aimed in towards the centre. That has been knocked clear. Crosses it in. Araujo can get it clear. Barrenechea. Well-timed, excellent interception. Antonio Silva. With the back heel. Searching passes played there. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And here's Mbappe. Rodrigo. Out to the left it goes. Gets good distance on it. Oh, that's neat. Rodrigo. The most accurate pass. Vinicius Junior. Rodrigo. Vinicius Junior. Can he deliver? Rodrigo. Rodrigo opts to play it back. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! That's just why. That has been cut short. It's really well manoeuvred. Otamendi gets it clear. Time added on 4 minutes. Vinicius Junior. Out towards the flank. And it's Valverde. Berenachea is there, and he can get that clear. Spread out to the left. Now it's Luca Bacchio. Rodrigo. And he cuts out the supply. Bruma. Antonio Silva. Otamendi. Aim forwards. He's onto it in a flash. Valverde. Rodrigo. And it's played forward. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's Bellingham. This is good, that's a foul. Valverde, Chouameni, Alexander-Arnold, Rodrigo, oh, good spread, and it's Valverde, Chouameni, shot! Berenachea. Otamendi. Araujo. Berenachea. Moved on forwards. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Great defending, strong and determined. Berenachea. And here's Mbappe. Bellingham. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Vinicius Junior. There will be a throw-in. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! That's really well cleared. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold. He can get that clear. And the first 45 minutes are up. Have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position.
I just think it's been a great performance, and they totally deserve to have this lead at half-time. I mean, just about anything they tried seemed to have come off. It's incredible stuff.
There's the start of the second half. Antonio Silva. Bruma. Could try cutting inside here. Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. Chance here to counter. Mbappe. Now it's Bellingham. Araujo. Bruma. Bruma. Nice physical challenge. Bellingham has his eye on that match ball.
Well, I think he's got a great chance of ending up with a match ball, provided he doesn't get too carried away with his own personal target now. As long as he keeps working for his team, he should be fine.
That's surely a foul. Free kick. This could spell real trouble. We know he has already been booked. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, Peter, what a lucky boy. A telling off as opposed to a sending off.
Otamendi. Antonio Silva succumbs to the pressure. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Does really well to win the ball there. Otamendi. Araujo. Otamendi. Barrenechea. Played out to the right. Well read, nice interception. Caresses it through. Alexander-Arnold attempts a clearance.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Rodrigo. Great defending, strong and determined. Barrenechea. Eder Militao, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Bellingham. Quality ball. Barrenechea. That's a look and plays it forward. Eder Militao gets over and intercepts. Alexander-Arnold, who's set up one goal so far. Bellingham. And here's the chance to counter. Rodrigo. Tchouaméni. And here's Rodrigo. Mbappe! It's there! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
How many? Just how many? Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Antonio Silva. Luca Bacchio. Luca Bacchio. And here's Luca Bacchio. Oh, such a clever touch.
Hit into the middle.
Valverde. Eder Militao. Rudiger. Vinicius Junior. And it's played forward. Araujo getting this one clear. No, that is pretty much the end of that. And they've got a throw. Bellingham. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And here's Rodrigo. Eder Militao. Tchouaméni. Valverde. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't take out that killer ball.
Antonio Silva. And it goes cross-field. Bruma. Tries a measured ball. Vinicius Junior clears it away. Bruma. Real chance! Oh, there was plenty on that.
Bruma, he'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Otamendi moved on forwards. Luca Bacchio. Otamendi looks to the other side. Bruma. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Araujo makes the interception. Otamendi. Ambitious ball here. He's in plenty of space here. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Tries to get it clear. What a throw in. Valverde. Bellingham. Tchouaméni, gently done. Alexander-Arnold. That's really well manoeuvred. Barrenechea. Aim forwards. Oh, nicely intercepted. Eder Militao.
Vinicius Junior. Eder Militao. Chouameni. Valverde. Rudiger, forwards and with intent. Luka Bacchio. Antonio Silva. Now it's Luka Bacchio. Antonio Silva. And here's Luka Bacchio. Not much subtlety about that challenge. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Alexander-Arnold gets his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
It's a mighty effort! No, he can't turn it in.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Mbappe. Otamendi. Barrenechea. Araujo. Araujo, gently done. Calmly anticipates. Rodrigo, probing pass. Moved on forwards. Luka Bacchio chasing after it. Luka Bacchio. Antonio Silva. Antonio Silva drives forward on the overlap. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Rodrigo. Alexander-Arnold. Rudiger. Valverde. Rudiger. It's a sharp pass. Vinicius Junior. Valverde. Very neat. So who's he picking out? Very nicely done. And that has been clubbed away. In with the challenge. Bruma. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Mbappe. And now the breakaway.
Yeah, just noticing now about that defensive line and how much it's dropping. It's too deep for me.
And why do you think that would be?
Well, it's an obvious move to prevent the opposition from exploiting the space that was usable.
Bellingham. That's a dangerous ball. Gets good distance on it. And they can counter here.
Are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Out to the right. Bruma. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Barrenechea. Antonio Silva. Luka Bacchio puts a cross in. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And it's played forward. And it's Bellingham. Alexander-Arnold. That's really well manoeuvred. Otamendi cuts it out. Bruma. Barrenechea. Oh, good spread. The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Bruma. Could be danger here. Deflected behind for a corner kick. They've played it short. And here's look, he's shooting! Gets it away. Rodrigo. And it's Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. And here's Mbappe. Otamendi defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Played towards the other side. Luca Bacchio. Over to the left. Spread out to the left. Luca Bacchio. Looking for a decent ball in. Rodrigo shifted upfield. Vinicius Junior. Rodrigo. Mbappe. Danger averted for now. Have it back and can go again. Rudiger. Eder Militao. Rodrigo. Tchouameni. That's really well manoeuvred. Bruma. And now the breakaway. Luca Bacchio. Played out to the right. Ball is over the line. Benfica are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. That's going to be a goal kick. That pass has been well intercepted. Mbappe. That's a cute ball. Antonio Silva with the clearance. Tchouaméni plays it short. Alexander-Arnold plays it in. And that has been cleared. It's Valverde. And here's Bellingham. Now, what about a counter-attack? Out to the right. He's found a way through. Chance for a shot! And he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Benfica, well, didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but it's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Moved on forwards. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Rodrigo. And the shot's on here. Takes a shot! Sticks it away! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Araujo. Otamendi. Luca Bacchio. Antonio Silva. Luca Bacchio. Luca Bacchio looking to run onto it. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Barrenechea. And it's Silva. Chance here to counter. Vinicius Junior. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe in acres of space out wide. Can he deliver? Delivery from Mbappe. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. In again. Cleared away. And here's Mbappe. And that was very necessary. Tchouaméni. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Bellingham. Antonio Silva. Luca Bacchio. And it goes cross-field. Rafa Silva. And it's played forward. Steps in, and that's the end of that. Bellingham played with finesse. Always onto this. Antonio Silva. Luca Bacchio goes on a run down the left wing. And that could set him on his way. Valverde. That is a little undercooked. Antonio Silva. Can he get onto this? And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. That's going to go a long way. Benfica gets across to intercept that. Courtois sends that a long way. Could move up a gear here. Clipped into space. Now that's well seen too. And that is as far as they're going to go. Alexander-Arnold cuts out the pass. Bacchio do have a chance to counter here. Bacchio, muscular approach does pay off here. Bellingham. Rodrigo. Otamendi. Oh, can he get onto this? Now it's Rafa Silva. A heavy challenge. Well, it's a foul and the whistle's gone. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Bellingham. Valverde aim forwards. It's a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Benfica. Out to the left it goes. Oh, he's found support out wide. Bacchio. He is through here. Oh, that's well done, really robust. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Moved on forwards. Otamendi wins the duel this time, and it's gone back to the keeper. Bacchio played out to the left flank. Antonio Silva. Bacchio. Bacchio. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Tchouaméni did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And it's played forward. Valverde. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Bellingham. Showing good feet. Valverde. Rodrigo! Antonio Silva. Otamendi. Araujo shifted upfield. Vinicius Junior. Alexander-Arnold. Rodrigo. Rudiger. Aim forwards. And here's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Rafa Silva does really well to win the ball there. Lovely feet. And it's Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe, back when it goes. And here's... tries a shot! Played back in. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Now then, what's happening here? He is already on a yellow. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Yeah, and he's dodged a big one there. He has to be squeaky clean from here.
Oh, off the bar! Oh, he really got hold of that. Rafa Silva. Over to the left. Now it's Luca Bacchio. And here's Luca Bacchio. Luca Bacchio spread out to the left. That is lovely. Over to the left. Antonio Silva. Now it's Luca Bacchio. Out to the left it goes. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Challenge there, uncompromising. Vinicius Junior. Barrenechea. It's a nicely weighted pass. Out of play for a goal kick. So what can they make of this? Barrenechea. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that is asking for trouble. They've played it short. Luca Bacchio. Barrenechea. And here's Rafa Silva. The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Rudiger, and it's played forward. Did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. And the counter is on. Luca Bacchio, delicate ball, and it needs to be. Rafa Silva, oh, it's played into the area. And the volley. Bellingham. Rodrigo, played into space. He's through here. Chooses to deal with it himself and reclaimed it in a trice. Rafa Silva. Spread out to the left. Luca Bacchio. Now that's a fine challenge. Rodrigo. Vinicius Junior. Valverde, gently done. Otamendi. That's really well manoeuvred. Looks to the other side. And it's Silva. Bellingham. Rodrigo. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Vinicius Junior.
Vinicius Junior, oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Otamendi. Moved on forwards. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And he's running through. Luca Bacchio. Over to the left. And he's there to clear it. Eder Militao. Rodrigo. Mbappe looks to get on the end of this. And here's Mbappe. Short changes him with that pass. That's a throw. Benfica can make their change now with a break and play. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Antonio Silva. Otamendi. Antonio Silva. Chouameni. Bellingham. Rodrigo. And it's Bellingham. Alexander-Arnold. He is just caressing the ball. Into the last quarter of an hour. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! That is faded wide.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Barrenechea. Araujo shifted upfield. Proves too strong. Rudiger. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Mbappe turns and goes back. Valverde. Nice touch. Out for a throw. Oh, good ball! Chance to shoot! Barrenechea is onto it in a flash. Barrenechea forwards and with intent. Now then, the ball's come loose. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Rudiger gently down. Valverde. Rudiger. Tchouaméni moved on forwards. Lofted through here. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Mbappe. Great defending, strong and determined. Belly. And here's Mbappe. Rodrigo! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Well, the way he set himself up was just so clever. No wonder he's disappointed.
Tchouaméni. Here's Valverde. Now this could be it. And the shot! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Keeper's got good distance on that. Tchouaméni. Rodrigo. Tchouaméni. Rodrigo. And here's Mbappe. Muscular approach does pay off here. Rafa Silva aim forwards. Rudiger. Rodrigo. Mbappe, now he's off and running. And here's Mbappe. Rodrigo. Oh, he's found chance, surely! He scores! Just how many? The golf in class is vast.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Otamendi. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Araujo. And it's played forward. Can he spark a counter here?
Araujo? Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Succumbs to the pressure. Eder Militao. Tchouaméni. He's having a shot! Denied at the last.
Benfica really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Play for a throw. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Both sides a bit lacking in intent. Flings it across. And the keeper has it. Antonio Silva. Alexander-Arnold. Valverde. And here's Mbappe. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Benfica have got it back and they'll have another go. Well read, nice interception. Tchouaméni. Valverde. Bellingham. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Strong running down that left flank. Oh, that's nice. Otamendi is there, and he can get that clear. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Berenachea wins the duel this time. Rafa Silva. Rafa Silva. He can run onto that. Oh, it's been flattened there. Oh, it's come loose. Tchouaméni shifted upfield. They could break here. Oh, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Oh, what a ball! Shot a goal! Rudiger. That's really well manoeuvred. Mbappe. Nice physical challenge. Now who's going to be first to this? He's pulled him up for that challenge. And he's there to get it away. It's gone out for a throw-in. It's Valverde. Good take. Vinicius Junior! And he's heaved it away. Eder Militao, and it goes cross-field. Barrenechea producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Rafa Silva. Knocks it out wide. Rafa Silva. Nice control. Time to deliver. Here's a corner, good chance. Bellingham can get it clear. There's the shot! It's a loose ball. Clears it away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Rodrigo. And it's played forward. Well-timed, excellent interception. Rodrigo. Bellingham. Bellingham closing in on goal. And here's the chance to counter. And it's Silva. It is quite a run he's making here. And that's aimed into the middle. And that's out of reach. Barrenechea does really well to win the ball there. 5 minutes left on the clock. Barrenechea. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Looking to break at pace. Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's meat. Cleared without complication. Referee's given a throw. Played back to the goalkeeper. Rudiger. Alexander-Arnold. Otamendi tries to clear. Just ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Vinicius Junior. Oh, it's come loose. Rafa Silva. Up towards the front line. Valverde. Rudiger. Rudiger shifted upfield. That's a little off target. Lovely bit of skill. Araujo, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Can he latch on to this? That has been cut short. He is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows.
Antonio Silva. Otamendi. Antonio Silva. Araujo forwards and with intent. And that's been won straight back. Valverde. Rudiger. That's been drilled forward. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Araujo, gently done. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Deftly away. Vinicius Junior. And he has been fouled there. He is shown a yellow card. Eder Militao, and it's Alexander-Arnold. Rodrigo. Succumbs to the pressure. And the counter is on. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. It's a throw. Time for a change in personnel.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
And that's definitely not his best. Tchouaméni. Bellingham. Valverde. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Araujo. Otamendi. Looks to the other side. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Mendy. Rudiger. Tchouaméni. Aim forwards. Mbappe looks to get on the end of this. Rodrigo. Valverde. Mendy. That's good play. Bellingham. Cleared without complication. That's the throw. Mendy. Rudiger. Tchouaméni. Rodrigo. And here's Bellingham. Rodrigo. Great defending, strong and determined. Antonio Silva. Mendy. Rudiger. Eder Militao. Rodrigo. Alexander-Arnold. Moved on forwards. Barrenechea. Rafa Silva. Oh, good spread. He's in space and looking for options. Benfica with a corner and hardly any time left on the clock. Great chance! And yes, it's there! And now he has two. Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Mendy. Rudiger. Rudiger shifted upfield. Mbappe. Now it's Rodrigo. And here's Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe. Now it's Rodrigo. And claimed it back swiftly. Vinicius Junior. Rodrigo. Valverde. Looking here to chip it through. Valverde. Searching pass he's played there. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's been taken short. Played into the middle. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Has a quick glance. That's a clever-looking ball. No way through, so it's Silva! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And he's heaved it away. Thinks about the shot. Rafa Silva crosses. Now it's Bellingham. Alexander-Arnold. Antonio Silva. Eder Militao. Alexander-Arnold. Rudiger. Valverde. Added time is up, and gets the whistle. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, it's a win that came as a result of an ideal start, Peter. A high-octane start at that. And they set the tone and never really let go. As good as it can get.
So we've reached the end of our coverage for today. Many thanks to Jim Beglin alongside me, and we'll both see you next time.